All right, the Royals are coming off a 33-0 victory over Hamline, a game where the defense pitched another shutout with 10 sacks, and the offense also totaled nearly 500 yards. But in a game where clearly you're probably the better team, a heavy favorite, the question really becomes then, did you guys play to your standard?
You know, that is the question, and that is what we talked about all week. Our guys have done, and I've said it even on this show, week after week. Our guys are practicing really well, and they're a joy to be with. They love being together. They love working on their craft. In their own game, we talk about you get better for us, and you raise your level and do your individual stuff, and then give it away for free. And we really played a real complete game that way. We played well on special teams, but we had a couple of errors that hurt us, but those are great things to learn from, and the situations are just endless in that. And so, you take some of the things that you didn't do very well and you kind of beat the heck out of them, and the things that you did do well, you can't take for granted. So that's why you just gotta grow each day, and it's not as easy when you're favored like that. But I really felt, I was really excited about our guys and how they played together. We talked a little bit about, hey, if you know you're going to win in life and in football, if you know you're going to win, how would you play? Would you play the same? And I thought, will you obey or will you drift? Do your job or kind of find something else, or will you kind of love each other and just go, or will you start comparing and measuring? And I felt like as we went along, our guys, they understood, we have to play the way that we want to play. We're playing against ourselves no matter who we're playing. Our standard is this, and we want to do that. And so our defense is playing like lights out right now. They're so fast. They know what to do. They're disciplined on how to do it, and they're having a blast.
Yeah. So one little new wrinkle that we've noticed here over the last couple games, Mike Delich, a freshman linebacker, he's been getting some carries in the backfield. He's actually scored 3 touchdowns here in the last 2 weeks. So what's the story behind that new little twist? We've kind of, it's something that's developed over the year, Tim, and we have just a heavy package that we talk about, and we beat it up a little bit. The goal line, one of our goals is we don't have many goals that are, real tangible, and this one maybe is needed, but we want to be, however you measure this, we want to be the best 3rd and 2 team in the country. We just, first downs are so critical, both to help our defense stay off the field and to get first downs and to keep our offense rolling, and to wear down the other defense. And so we want to have some ways to do that, and one of the ways is our heavy package, and we brought Tom Delich, Mike's brother, into the backfield, and he's a load that way. And we got Mike over here, who's, he was a running back at the U and in high school. And so he's playing, full-time linebacker, but we bring him over because he's got a lot of good experience running the ball, and he's just a tough kid. And so we put that together as something else that the defense has to handle, where we're just going to bring a lot of athletic beef to one area, and Mike's an explosive player, and so it's kind of fun that when we score a touchdown, those Delich boys are high-fiving and hugging each other. It's pretty neat. Yeah. So this week we cracked both top 25 polls with Division III, and then also at number 4 in the new NCAA West Region Rankings, putting us in a good spot for a potential at-large berth into the playoffs. So what are those rankings? Do they mean anything to you? What do they mean to the team? How do you handle that?
Yeah, I think they're a lot of fun. They're not more than that. The rankings, especially D3.com, they just do a great job with that. And the rankings, they're a blast. The guy, it's good publicity for the school. It's something that you feel good about, and we're happy to be back in that deal. And the regional rankings are a bigger deal because that kind of has to do with playoffs, and that's what we're after. That's your goal kind of going in, and we feel really good about where we are. We're 4, St. Thomas is 7th, and if someone would want to know why that is, because they're ranked really high in the country. The reason for that is we have in our region, Simpson is number 10, and we beat them early, and so we have a better non-conference win basically than the Tommies. So it doesn't really mean that much because we have a game with them to end the season, and that'll be a big decider. You know, hopefully we both could go, but you never know.
Right. So this Saturday, playing Augsburg, a team that's coming off of a bye, and this will be 4 straight weeks that we've played a team coming off of their bye. So it obviously has not worked to any favor for the previous 3 teams. But does that have any effect on the game this week?
Yeah, I don't think so. We just got out of a meeting a little bit ago, and Augsburg notoriously does some crazy things, and sometimes it's they're just creative. Sometimes they don't have anything to lose, and they're just going and they play. You know, Coach Haig, he's kind of a nutty guy, and he just has a blast with the game, and so we'll be. You know, we want to be on guard for that kind of thing, but, you know, if our base is solid and we're sound and we're disciplined, we can handle those things. But you can look for some weird things, especially off of a bye. My philosophy on a bye is, you know, treat it like it's a friend, do well with it, you know, sometimes if you do well coming off a bye, you think, oh, we did a great job during bye week, or if you stink after about, you know, and so we kind of warn the kids that don't get too wigged out about what happens, especially early, because the bye week is the bye week, whatever. So,
all right, well, good luck on Saturday, and we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, can't wait.